Everything happens for a reason unsettles me, probably because I asked too many questions, but it never fully connected any dots for me. In November 2018, when I lost a friend to suicide, in November 2016, when I lost a friend to suicide, in June 2015, when I lost who could have grown to be the love of my life to suicide, and I was left so desperate to just know why the universe kept bringing these people into my life, only to turn right back around and to soon take them out of my life. Where's the reason in something like that? How am I supposed to sit in the face of something like that and listen to everyone insisting that everything happens for a reason? Well, what's the reason? I don't see what could possibly be the reason in any of it, in none of this. I look at the world my generation's been given, and I look at all of the social disruption and desperation and global decimation and starvation and political corruption and disinformation. I look at the gradual evaporation of collective passion to be better, to do better, to want better for both ourselves and the world, and I make jokes about it being the end of the world, but it really feels like it's the end of the world, and it terrifies me that this world could be all that we leave behind. I am grateful for every second of time and to show that I truly try to live my best life, and for that I never want to look back on life and realize that I don't like what I see or what I've done. I don't want to look at who I've been or what I'll become and excuse any bitterness I've shown or misdeed I've done as being at the fault of some all-controlling and knowing force, fate, or fortune. I don't know if my life was ever my own to begin with, but I at least want to feel like I'm exacting some influence. And I think that's the reason I don't want everything happens for a reason, is because if everything happens for a reason, I'm worried that it doesn't matter what I believe in, doesn't matter what I do or choose or fight to make happen, because all of it is already predetermined. In which case, by the way, who or whatever is making these things happen is really sick for making horrible things happen, especially to people who are just doing their best and trying to make the most of the hand they've gotten. It isn't pessimism, it isn't nihilism. If anything, I'd say it's almost an inverted optimism. If in truth nothing happens for a reason, if things simply happen because they happen, then the bright side of it is that even when crappy things happen, we won't always feel so helpless, left in existential abandon. Because at the end of it all, it's just that I don't know if everything happens for a reason. But maybe at the end of it all, if anything happens for any reason, then that's more than enough of a reason to live life as if every second is the reason, as if every day, every week, every month, every season is given unto everything as the reason. Maybe it was never about some great pre-fated reason for our actions. Maybe it was always the given reason we placed on our actions. In which case, maybe everything does happen for a reason. Maybe vaguely, loosely, it all happens for a reason, but just not an inherent reason other than simple causation and reaction. Maybe it was always about our actions. Maybe I didn't lose who and what I've lost for a larger than me reason, but that doesn't mean I can't make their names and lives mean something larger than me as a person. Maybe life is about creating meaning, not finding reason, and maybe that's the reason.